Hey guys, I'm Landros and welcome back to the third of my 3 new challenge LPs that is coming out today. First of all, before I get started, I do apologize. My throat is really sore. I'm not feeling that great, so I may sound a little off, but I'm here. I'm going to do it. We're going to get through it. Again, I'm Landros, and if this is your first time to my channel, big welcome to you. I hope you enjoy it and stick around. Those of you who've been with me for a while, I hope you will continue and go with me on this another adventure of this LP. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm ready to get started. Now, of course, if you haven't looked at the title, this is the 7 Deadly Sims Challenge, and I'm looking forward to it because it has a lot of fun things in it. Not as restrictive as some of the others, but there's some definite objectives we have to cover, and I'm looking forward to doing it. Now, all 3 of my LPs that I have started today, I've chosen them specifically for many different reasons. All 3 are very, very unique to each other. They pretty much start the same way, but where they go will change completely, and they should all look very different as we progress further on. Also, I've been looking at other people that I continue to follow and watch. I have looked at their different channels to see what LPs they're working on, and I've tried to steer as clear from what they're doing so that I can actually make it a little bit more unique, and so I don't feel like I'm just doing the same thing other people are doing. So these are just 3 LPs that I thought would be pretty unique and something different, so I hope you enjoy them as well. Now, the town we're going to use is one of the newer towns that I have not played in except for one time, and I didn't get very far in it before I was actually doing all my LPs. And that town is Monte Vista. I'm really excited to use Monte Vista because I don't know much about it, so hopefully you'll enjoy it as well. Now, I'm going to go ahead and read the introduction, then we'll get started and I'll get us right over to the town. It says, "A bright, sun-kissed world with rolling hills, cypress trees, and an amazing view awaits. Peacefully spend the day visiting museums, strolling across the piazza, or learning the culinary arts on an authentic wood-fire oven. Will your Sims find the inspiration to fuel their culinary fires?" Alright, let's go ahead and head on over. I'll be back in just a minute when we're actually coming into Monte Vista. Alright, well here we are, just flying right over here into Monte Vista. I'm real excited. Like I said, I don't think I've played in this town for very much at all. I don't really remember any of the Sims here, so it's all going to be new to me, and I'm looking forward to actually getting to know this town a little bit better through this LP. Now, what you're looking at, of course, is an unaltered version of Monte Vista. I'm going to go into Edit Town, and for those of you who've been watching my videos, you know that I like to edit my town and put a lot of stuff in it. There are a few items that actually got placed from different expansion packs, so I can see some things already here that have been placed automatically. And I am going to go in and move things around and get some things placed differently. Okay, now this world does not have a festival lot, but it does have one that was created, and you can download it from the exchange, and it takes the place of this lot right here, which is Etruscan Park. So I do have that lot in, and I am going to go ahead and place it here as well. This Monte Vista was built, and there's a standard version and a gold version, and the only difference is the gold version has a new venue, which is the Alfresco Street Market, and of course it doesn't auto-populate, so I'm gonna have to place it in the town somewhere. But as you can look and see, I'm just showing you kind of the outline and what the entire world looks like. We do have the lighthouse that we can travel to. Still don't think you can interact with it except just go out to look at it, but it does have quite a bit of extra space and whatnot. A lot of hills, so if you're trying to put new lots down in this town, it doesn't really accommodate you that much because there are too many different levels of terrain. So you do get quite a few lots and quite a few different size lots, so I think we'll be okay with all the things that I want to add to the town. I don't think I can get everything I want in the town, but I'll try to get as much of it as I can. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stop here. I'm going to edit the town. I'll be back in just a moment when to show you exactly what I've done. Alright guys, here we are. We are back into the town, and I'm going to show you what I've actually done to this town to make it a little bit differently. On this little island that we start with, I did put in a junkyard. Now, this is not the one that comes with the regular base game or ambitions. Actually, nothing comes with the base game. Anyway, it is a junkyard that was user created, and all the user created lots that I got, I took them all from one single thread that you'll find on the Sims 3 forums. I will provide the link there, and you can go out and look. There's a ton of really good lots, some great builders that put some stuff together, and it all fits the theme of this town. So I figured that was a perfect place for me to grab some stuff that we might need, and I didn't want everything just standing out. There's a few things that I had to use that are going to stand out a little bit, but I wanted to use as much as I could that looked like the town. And I didn't want to spend a lot of time building because it would take me forever and I'd never get this LP out to you guys. Alright, so over here, this big lot, which would normally be used for a legacy lot, is actually our vineyard. and it is of course another custom created lot. Over here I do have it's a spa that's created. It kind of takes the place of the one from Sunlit Tides, but it has a few other things in it as well that I thought we could use here in the town. And of course all these, like I said, they were designed for this town. I did make a few changes to the cafe and to the pool area. Not anything too major, but we'll go in and look at them, and we may actually adjust them again even as the game progresses. I do have this apothecary right here, which is your consignment store, and actually your elixir consignment store. It may have a consignment register as well, but I also have a consignment store in town, so we may or may not need that part, and we can always take it out. I did pop in the new version of this park, which is the festival lot, and of course I put mixed karaoke over here in case we need it. I'm not entirely sure we do, but I wanted to have it in case we needed to do the Showtime careers for any reason whatsoever. We've got them. Okay, over here is a really cool big park, which has actually got your performance park as well. I love what was done. It was a custom created one. It's very, very nice. I'm looking forward to actually going and using it and seeing it, so I think you guys will like it too. Alright, looking up here at the very top of the town, there's only one change that I made. I don't think I really changed anything up, except maybe I did a little bit in this pizza parlor. I think I tried, but I may not have done anything. I can't remember if I actually finished it or not. If not, we've got some room to expand. It does have a couple of floors that you can work with. But yeah, I think I was trying something and I ended up canceling all of it out. Okay, the rest of it, I did have one little lot that I added, which is this tiny lot. It's, I believe, a 20 by 20, and it's a dance club. So when I found that dance club there and I thought that's perfect, I don't have anything else in that spot, I decided to go ahead and put it in. Now I like having a lot of different places for my Sims to go to, and this is another dance club that I brought in, and it's going to sit right over here. Hang on a minute, because you know I just do not do well with that. Alright. Okay, and of course this is actually already in the game. It's the country pub, and I went ahead and just made a few slight changes for me just to make it easier for me to use. Okay, over here I did put in Barney's Salon and Tattoo. I made a few cosmetic changes to the outside just to make it fit in more with the town. This is a version of the grind that has been made to go exactly with the theme of Monte Vista. It's been changed on the inside and on the outside. Let's see, right up here I do have a fire department that was created for Monte Vista, and then I believe that's all for up in this area. I don't think I changed anything else over here. Okay. Out here I do have a consignment store, which it looks kind of funny being all the way out here, but it fits the theme very well, so I think you'll enjoy what's over there. I made a couple of slight changes with the pool and with the gym. Nothing major. I really didn't want to change what was already here. I just wanted to enhance or add to it, but not make anything massively different. Okay, I did put in the alfresco street market, which is right here. I know we're going to be using it quite a bit, so I wanted to actually come over and put it somewhere in the town since it came with the gold version. I'm assuming that's the lot they intended you to put it on. There's not that many 40 by 40s, but this is the one that I put it on. We have a little chapel right here, so now I can actually have I can have actual weddings instead of the private ceremony, and I just liked having it. I may go back and do something a little different with this lot. I'm not entirely sure, but I liked it, so I wanted to go ahead and pop it in. I did put in the Stone's Throw greenhouse because in case we want to come over and use it, we don't actually have to do everything on our lot. We're not going to have as much room as I would have liked, but it's something we have here in case we want to go and do some gardening. This lot right here would also be a great traditional legacy lot to begin with, but it's a really, really nice big park, and I wanted to use it because this town does not have any type of a real central park like you would get in Sunset Valley or some of the others, so this is going to serve that purpose. It has plenty of stuff for the entire family to do. Unfortunately, it did take up that other 64 by 64 lot, which left us having to scramble, and actually it's a 60 by 60, I believe. Yeah, 60 by 60. It left us scrambling so that we could come up with another large lot for our legacy to begin with, and it's going to be this one right here. It's slightly smaller. It's a 50 by 50, but I think once we adjust the funds, it'll work out just the same. So as long as we're actually staying within the same guidelines, we should be fine. So there are a couple of more lots that are available. I've got one here that is a 35 by 35, and another one up here which I believe is 20 by 20. I think that is all. Those are the only two vacant lots that I have, and I know I've got a lot of really good builders out there that would like to put some things together. If you are one of those people and you would like to actually build some kind of a community lot that you see that we may be wanting to use or needing in our town, feel free to do it, and we can pop it in. It can always be a rotating section that if you want to add to it, that's fine. Alright, let me go ahead and get out of this part. I'm going to go back into setting up our Sims. I'm going to go into Create a Sim, create our first founder, and then we'll get started in just a moment. Now, the way this 7 Deadly Sims works, your first generation operates exactly like your traditional legacy, so there are no differences to the rules. That's why I have linked both the legacy rules and the 7 Deadly Sims rules in the description below. It works exactly the same until you get to Generation 2. Once you hit Generation 2, the rules change, and there's some specific things that we have to accomplish during that generation. This is not going to be for 10 generations, it's only going to go for 8. So just to kind of give you an idea, look over those rules and you'll see exactly what's coming up and what we're going to be doing. Okay, I'll be back in just a moment once I've got my sim created, and we'll be ready to get into this game and get started. Alright, well here we go, and let me go ahead and introduce you to our sim, which is Alessa Delfino. Now Alessa is a human. I did not want to have any supernaturals, so I have all supernaturals turned off for the town. But she is right here, and of course right now it looks a little bit washed out, and for some reason it does that as soon as I actually hit the last button. All my clothing, everything gets washed out. I don't know if that happens to you guys, but it does for me. It all changes back to normal once we go into the game. It's just the strangest thing I've ever seen. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and show you all of her actual outfits here. I tried to do something a little bit different with her. I wanted to go with something as far as the accessories with the hair and everything. But as you can see, that she definitely likes to be a little bit more dressed up for her everyday wear. So she's got a little bit of a different style for herself. This is everyday. Now her formal wear, she did keep, of course, the hairstyle with the hat and everything, because I just like the hat. I really wanted to use it. And for her formal, it takes a little bit to load. But you're going to notice that she kind of has a favorite color scheme, which tends to be all very dark colors, blacks and grays. So that's going to be pretty much her theme for the entire set of clothing that she has. It does look a lot better in the game. Right now it just looks really washed out, but in the game it actually comes up a little bit darker. It just doesn't look the way it should right now. But this is actually her formal wear. Now her sleepwear, of course you won't have the hat, because you wouldn't want to sleep in the hat. But I kept it, of course, with more of the dark themes. Everything's going very black or gray. And then, of course, I've got her athletic wear, which she will be using for her career. So we will be seeing her in this quite a bit. We could always change it up, but I still want to keep her. I still want to keep her color scheme the same. I'm doing this with my Immortal Dynasty challenge. I'm using the colors to kind of represent the themes. And I thought I might do that here as well, because I kind of like that. I like the whole concept of it. So that's what I'm planning to do. Can't speak. Okay. Last thing we have, of course, is her outerwear. And, of course, she's got her hat back as well. So that is what she actually is going to be wearing to begin the LP. We'll change things up as we go. Looking at all of her signs, we're going to go through her traits. She's athletic, she's evil, she's flirty, kleptomaniac, and a snob. It gave me, for the very top choice, the Master Thief as her career choice, which is exactly what I was hoping to get. So I did pretty good. I didn't even do any research. I just figured, okay, I'm going to try these, and that's what I got. Okay, as far as her likes and desires here, she is, her favorite food is vegetarian lobster thermidor. She likes geek rock, and of course black is her favorite color. And her astrological sign, randomized, it became Aries. So that is Alessa, and we are ready to get Alessa into the game. Let me go ahead and lock this in. We're starting off with, of course, just one sim, so we're not going to worry about any editing of relationships. We are good to go. Alright, of course, there's only one lot to choose from for us, really, and it's going to be this one right here. I'm going to go ahead and purchase it, and we've got to do a couple of things before we get started, so let me go ahead and get her in there, and it takes a while for my game to kind of load that up. Now, if you don't know much about the Legacy Challenge, I strongly recommend you go out and take a look and see what we come up with. I'll stop this in just a moment so we can actually go and see. Alright. Okay. I want to see where the Weatherstone is, because it's not like I gave it many options to show up. Okay, it's right here on the park, which is fine, so I'm going to go ahead and say that is good. We're going to leave it there. Yes, Alessa wants to join the criminal career. So, we don't really need that thing because we're not going to actually be doing it. Okay, she's using her smartphone already. Now, the first thing we have to do, the original Legacy Challenge had some very specific rules as far as money. So I'm going to go ahead and I got to turn my testing cheats on because I always start this game up and I never turn them on. For those of you who do not watch me or have not seen me before, I do not like to cheat, so you won't see me using the cheats unless I absolutely have to. So that's why I don't do it. Alright, family funds, and her last name is Delfino. and we're going to send her down. I'm looking at the challenge. It says 1300, so we're going to 1300. Now, the one thing about it, and I chose this specifically because it affects all three of my new LPs, it does not say anything in the rules that we cannot accept gifts. It doesn't say anything that we cannot use items like the casino or anything like that. So if you guys want to send gifts, please do. I'm going to take them in this LP. I'm going to take them freely, and we'll use them as much as we can. Of course, she's being a kleptomaniac. She's going to run around town and pick up some things that we need eventually, but that's about it. Okay, first thing I want to do is, before we get started, I want to go ahead and look that we've got our money the right way. I want to get her set up in her job. Now, her job is going to be, actually, you know, before we do that, let's go ahead and accept the gifts real quick while we're right here by the mailbox. So let's go ahead and accept gifts from a friend, and we'll see what you guys have sent, and if you've actually sent anything that she could use. I'm kind of hoping you did, but if not, that's okay too. Alright, Alyssa, you really got to follow what I tell you to do. Okay, go over here and accept gifts for this. And you can see our lot. We have a really pretty view. I think it's a perfect lot for us. Okay, got quite a few. Let's go ahead and go all the way down to the furthest ones out. Okay, from Dale and the Kitty. For any LP, I hope it's a duck. Alright, it'll be her very first one. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get the obelisk vine. Thank you. I don't know if I can send them back. No, I've got about 14 hours, so I do appreciate it though. Okay, from Dale and the Kitty again. Hope you are having a great day. I love your LPs. I'm having a good day. I just don't feel good. But I'm going to work through it because I'm not going to let that stop me from doing what I love to do. Alright, so we got a love seat. So she's at least got some things that she can use for her house, which is good. From Tina Delaney, good luck. I don't know if you're referring to one of my LPs that I'm doing, or maybe one of these three. I don't know. If you guys have been watching Aurora Skies, you know exactly what that might mean. Alright, we got a pink flamingo right here in Monte Vista. Very nice. Thank you so much for that. Okay, from Fire Diamond. Don't change anything about your LP. I only stated that you get my gift a week after sometimes. In case I commented on something, smiles. Okay, yeah, for some reason it just does that. I don't understand why, but keep sending them because they'll show up, and you know I'm going to accept them. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and take it right here. I hope you start watching this one too. Okay, we got the small ivy. Very nice. Okay, from Fire Diamond, give this to Skylar. Okay, gotta do that for tomorrow's LPs. Okay, that's for Roxy. That's Aurora Skies. Okay, have a green day, SD. Use this gift for one of your new LPs. I can't wait to see what they are. Let's hope it doesn't get lost in the Bermuda Triangle of gifts. It didn't, because I got it right here. We're going to take it right here with Alessa. Okay, we got the Sleeping Gnome McMulty. Very nice. Thank you so much for that. Let's go ahead and move on up. From Have a Green Day SD, let's see. Here's another for your new LPs. I swear, if I don't eventually gift you a duck, I'm going to go insane. Hey, they can room with Skylar. Alright. Yeah, that's true. Let's see if we got a duck. No, but we got the obelisk vine, so at least we'll have something pretty to look at. So thank you for that. Moving on up. Well, let this be for Roxy. Okay, that's going to be Aurora Skies. Random gift shall be for a random LP of your choosing, randomly. Sincerely, a random-minded person. Alright, let me go ahead and take it for her because she needs everything she can get for right now. Alright, she's got an audio, little stereo, so that's pretty good too. Going ahead on up. Let's see. I can't see the name. From Phase Cool. I hope you can use it. Thanks for $12.50. Hey, I'm glad you got it. I love when people send me cash too, but you just send us a TV, so I don't have to buy her a TV for a while. Thank you so much for that. Okay, moving on up to Leah Loves Cat. This is Aurora Skies, and this is also Aurora Skies. I will get to those after this one, I believe, if I can get to it today. From Tebow, let's see, Aurora Skies, okay. Alright, let's see, from Our Monkey Son, that's for University. Derry Crinoline, this is for the Asylum. That's for Aurora Skies. Okay. From Deathbell 87, here you go, using any new LP you wish. Can I hope it's in Lunar Lakes? Well, if you saw my first challenge, you just got your wish. So I'm going to go ahead and take it here because I don't want them to just hold out randomly and never show up again. So I'm going to take it right now since you didn't specifically know that I had Lunar Lakes. And you just gave us 1,250 simoleons, which we do appreciate. Thank you so much for that. Okay, from Peach Lover, this is for Skylar at the Asylum. Okay, that's fine. That's more for the Asylum. Okay, more for the Asylum. Okay. Um, more for the crazy people. This is from Michael66169. It's just the message from the game, so let's take it here. We just got the photo booth, and that's good because I always like to have them go to the photo booth as a young adult, so that's really nice. I'm glad you gave us that. Okay, this is for Asylum. And moving on up from Have a Green Day SD, let this be for a new challenge. I swear one day I'll gift you a duck, and it will be a glorious day that only Ducky Powers could provide. Alright, let's go for that duck. Okay, come on. No, we got the floor lamp though. You know, you can always send me lamps because I get plenty of them. Alright, here's another one for your new challenges. I can only imagine how your LPs are going to be like once Island Paradise comes out. I am excited about that. I watched the producer chat, and I'm really excited about what we're going to be able to do with it. So I can't wait to see it, and you know we're going to do some crazy stuff with that one too. Okay, we got another lamp, so she won't be sitting in the dark. That's pretty nice. Okay. Have a Green Day ST. It says, you know, I got a duck as a gift from someone else earlier. I felt like I stole one of the duck soldiers from your glorious army. That's bad. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we got. We got the tabletop phone. Okay. And then the last one we have, it says, Highland. This is from ROJU11. Roju? I couldn't say. I don't know. I have no idea how to say it, but it's cool. It says, Highlanders, love your videos so much. Hope it's something you need. Oh, I'm glad you like them. And you just sent us another lamp. So regardless, she's not going to be sitting out here in the dark. So that's pretty good. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and get her job. Now, the criminal career is up in the very top up here. And it's, I believe, right here. No, it's this one right here. It's the Good Guys Inc. So we're going to go ahead and send her up here. Because to be the criminal or the master thief, she does have to join the criminal career. What are you doing? You're going to look at that? I told you to stop. You're going to play with that phone. Alright, well at least I don't have to worry about it because, you know, that gives you something to do. That's good. So yeah, I don't know how long it's going to take us to get up there because I know that this town, depending on where you live, it can take you a long time to get to different places. So I'm just going to kind of look, and you can kind of see from here some of the different things that I put in the town. We're going to go to each and every one of them, so don't worry. We will see them, and we'll see them repeatedly. Anything that doesn't work or that has any problems with it, of course, we'll test it out and then be able to swap it out or fix it or do what we got to do to it. But I'm hoping everything is just fine. Of course, you can see that's our fire station that was put in. I don't think there was anything else on this road until we get a little bit further up. And I don't think we're going to see it. Nope, we don't see anything else. Okay, yeah, you're going all the way up this hill, which is pretty cool. I just like the whole walled-in city and whatnot. Wait a minute. Oh, that's the university guy. I don't want to see a university guy. I really don't. Alright, so I wanted to go ahead and show you her career, which is actually in this building. And I'll roll back out a little bit. This, I believe, is the back of the building, if I'm moving. Okay, there she goes. But I believe this is the front of the building, and it kind of looks like a police station in a way, or it really doesn't look like it would be the criminal center. She's going to be a decoy making $17 an hour. Now, the problem with this career, I mean, yeah, the hours aren't bad, but look at what she makes. $17 an hour is not much, but we're going to take it. And you know what I forgot to do? I'm going to go in here real quick because I will forget. I forgot to turn my music back on, and I do like to have the music. Now, she does need to learn the athletic skill for her job. And to take a class in athletics might be good. Let's go ahead and do that. And that will get us out to another rabbit hole that we're probably not going to use for a while. Now she's playing foosball. I want to go see where she's at when she's doing that. The stadium is actually in the Coliseum, and it's over here. It's right there. So I can see it, but I couldn't get to it. Okay, before I actually go in there, I want to see where she's at that she's going to play foosball. Okay, so they do have it outside. So in the criminal career, she can actually learn chess, and she can have a little bit of fun while she's here as well. So I didn't even know that this was here. Sometimes you just kind of have to look at these rabbit holes. They'll sneak something in there, and you never know what it is. Now her job, she has a boss of Dante Costa, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to chat with Dante for a little bit. Let's chat with him a couple of times, and I am going to go ahead and get her over to the stadium. This is the Coliseum. You can't really go in here and do anything, I don't think. I think you might be able to get on the inside here. Let me see. Can she? Yeah, she can walk through. So you could actually put something over in here if you wanted to, like put the soccer fields or whatever. You could do that, but we're not going to do that. We're going to have her come over here and attend an athletic class. Of course, now we get our music back, which is pretty cool. I was going to say, why in the world do we not have sound? Of course, and now we don't have sound again either. So that's the only bad thing about taking out the sound. Sometimes if I do this real quick, though, it'll actually pop it right back in. Let's see, I get no sound here. Go into options. Let's see, make sure it's back on. There we go. So sometimes you just kind of have to trick it and you go right into it. Are you talking again? Yeah, you are. Yeah, so that's all you really have to do. You just kind of have to trick the system and tell it what you want it to do. Now, I want her to actually meet this guy. I don't know if he might be a potential husband for her, but I don't want to pass by anybody that might actually be the person we need. Because, you know, with these legacy challenges, you got to really think about it. People get snatched up pretty quick, or, you know, you can always steal them. And the fact that she's evil, that's going to help. Also, the fact that she's flirty, that was a big thing. I almost made her irresistible. I was going to do that, but then I just decided at the last minute, let's just go flirty, and we'll just take it from there. Now, she doesn't have any restrictions on her generation as far as what she can do. She can have as many kids as she wants. She can have any career. She can do whatever she wants to do. It's only the second generation that we're going to have to be very careful and pick traits because, you know, they have 2 choices for careers that we have to follow. And I kind of like that. I kind of like the fact that you're guided towards something and you have certain things to achieve. But this one, it's your traditional legacy. So if you were hoping I was going to do a traditional legacy, I'm kind of doing it at the very beginning, but then it's all going to change. So that's what I liked about it. All these challenges I'm doing, every one of them, they start the same, but they all go in different directions. So that was my favorite part of it. Okay, now this guy, I don't really know who he is, but like I said, I don't know these Sims at all. So it's kind of nice to see that. I like the name Dante, though. And I like the name Costa. So I don't know if we would change it for our name, but, you know, we could always go with that route as well. But we'll have to actually see him and see him in person, because that can sometimes change everything. Oh, I wanted to actually draw your attention to one other thing. Look at the colors on what she's wearing. It doesn't look washed out in the game. It's just in Creative Sim that for some reason it does that to me. I don't know why, but everything always flips right back to normal once you go inside to the game. Alright, she's going to be doing this for a little while, but it's not going to take her much longer. But I always try to actually have them meet their boss a little bit and do that in the first week. Hopefully she will do just fine. Not going to worry so much about building her a home right now. I do want to get her over to a couple of places, and we're going to get a little bit of money going on. I don't have any sound for the taxi, but that sometimes happens. It's even a glitch that happens in my World Adventures, so I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. But you can see the scenery here and the lighthouse in the background. It's a beautiful, beautiful world. Again, I don't think I've played in it often enough to really know where everything is. I kind of have an idea where it's at, but I don't know directly. I have to look at it. So when I'm struggling and I'm trying to find it, just go with me. Also, by the way, I do not do everything perfectly. In fact, I don't like it when everything's perfect. It's kind of like, it's very boring. When I make mistakes, I like to go back and look at it, and then I just laugh so much because I'm like, why did I do that? So if you're one of those people that gets frustrated by somebody that doesn't do it perfectly, then you're not going to like what I'm going to do. And I do apologize for you for that, because, you know, that's just who I am. I'm going to play it the way I want to play it. Okay, why can you not go? Oh, there's a game going on. Do you want to go to the game? It's too late to go to the game. We'll tell you what, while you're here, why don't we go ahead and chat with your boss a little bit more so we can at least get something accomplished. And this game shouldn't go for that long. Now, obviously, there's no game going on because there's nothing happening here, but they just lied to us. But it gives us a good chance to go ahead and take a look at this rabbit hole in detail. And you can see that, of course, they've got this little statue out here, which normally I get that as a gift. And if I get it this time, I'm probably going to use it as something in our yard. But there are some tables out here. I don't think there's a grill or anything. If we wanted to purchase this lot or purchase this building and upgrade it, we could. And we could put things out here. I could always go into Edit Town and do it. But I'm thinking that what we'll do, any other edits we make will probably be things that we buy the lot once the generations get up there and make changes to fit ourselves. There's nothing else on the outside. I was looking to see if there's any wildflowers or anything that we could use and make some money with, but apparently there's nothing spawning over here. And then looking back at the town, let's see, that's just actually the countryside. We do see the lighthouse, and of course you see the Walden City up there at the top. Our lot should be somewhere right over here. You can kind of see where our greenhouse is, but it just has a very different feel from wherever you're looking at. And of course, there's some ruins back over here which we could go over and travel and look at. I think it looks very similar to. Okay, you know what? Call him again, because I don't think you can take the class yet. So until you can do, you can attend the game. You could, I mean, and we could go jogging, or do a cardio workout. I could do that. And you want to meet a supernatural? You're not going to, because I don't have any in here. I wanted to look up here real quick, and of course this is the ruins over here. I'm going to look and see if there's any flowers or anything that have spawned over here, because sometimes they put things out here that you just need to travel out and look for. And right now I don't see anything, but while she's talking to her boss, we can go ahead and take a look. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything out here for us to go out and discover, but it's something I don't do often in my LPs, and I don't do it in my regular game. I don't go around to these places that are out of the way. I've tried to do it somewhat in Aurora Skies, and I did it in Sunset Valley just a little bit, but I wanted to take a look and see all these different areas that maybe there is something that we can go to. And of course you can see there's really nothing else you can see out in the distance. I don't think we can go too far in those areas. Alright, I'm going to go back with her for just a minute, and hopefully we're going to be able to go take this class. If not, you know what, we'll just go over to the gym. But I was hoping that this thing would be over pretty soon, but she's going to run out of time. So tell you what, why don't we go ahead and stop her from there, let her continue talking to her boss, and we'll just go to the gym. We'll do it the easy way. So we'll go over to, this is the Gymnasium Ultima, and we'll go over there and take her to a treadmill or something, get her going. And she's at least made some pretty good headway with her boss. We don't know anything about anybody else that she works with, but at least we've got some relationship going on with them. Okay, unfortunately we don't get the sound, but that's okay. And like I said, her career doesn't start till late in the day, so we don't have to worry too much about running out of time. Yeah, or she starts at 10 o'clock. And that will change as she gets a little bit higher up. Once she gets to the higher levels, we'll actually be going to work late at night and into the wee hours of the night. Okay. Now you'll notice I went with the criminal career because I haven't done that in any of my other games, and I thought this would be a perfect time to do it. There were no restrictions on the first generation, so I figured this is the time to do it. Now you'll notice I put the basketball court over here in part of the parking lot, and then there's one over there. I tried to put it in a very unobtrusive place, but you know, it's kind of hard. They have to go in a very certain spot, so I'm going to let her come up here. She's not really going to work much on the strength workouts because I really don't want her to bulk up and get real muscular, but she can do the cardio workouts all she wants. I did not change anything in the bottom floor, so while she goes up, I'm going to show you the first floor real quick. We've got our bathrooms over here. I love the fact that they're color-coded, so we know the girls are on this side and the boys are over here. There is a sitting area, but she can actually come over here and play chess and build up her logic skill if she wants. We do have the pool, and I believe I put these diving boards in. If I'm not mistaken, I did. I can't remember exactly. Okay, going upstairs again. We've got our strength workout stuff over here, all of our equipment. I did put in a couple of things from Showtime. Not that she's going to use it, but future generations might come over here and use them. And then, of course, with her, she's learned the athletic finally. I've got her over here working in the cardio area, and of course you've got the workout room right here. So, pretty nice gym. It's actually big and open. It's nothing. There's nothing unique or different about it, except just it looks different. I'm going to go outside and roll up the wall so you can kind of get an idea of it. This is the architecture of the town. All the roofs are going to have this color, and so any of the roofs that I had, I tried to make sure I went back and I changed them out so that they would all match. And as you can see, of course, Sims are going to come over and use this basketball court all the time, so we can always meet people. And oh, there's Dante right there. Hang on, we're going to freeze for a minute. Let's go take a look at this guy. He could be a potential husband for her. He's a big guy. When I say big, I mean muscular. So all right, Dante. All right, we may have to look at you a little bit more. I don't like the glasses on you because the glasses always hide some kind of crazy thing. If you watch my late night LP, we noticed that real quick with one of my Sims. So glasses to me are always a red flag. If you can't see their eyes, they're trying to hide something. So anyway, she's doing pretty good. As far as money, she's got a little bit. I'm not going to worry too much about her. She's not going to stay much on her lot. The thing I was going to do is probably let her go find a place where she can just crash for the night. And in my games, normally the best place to go is the fire station. Now the nice thing is I'm doing that in all three of my LPs. Well, actually 2 of them. I didn't get to it in my last one, but I'm actually going to their fire stations, and each fire station is completely different. So I wanted to do that so that they weren't all looking exactly the same. And they won't stay there long because I do want them to build their own home, and once we got enough money, we're going to do it. There's no restrictions on her building or going to the casino. She can do that all she wants. When she gets finished with this, which I don't know how long it's going to take her, I do want to send her back over. I wonder if we can actually go to that class right now, because that'll actually bump her up faster. Let's see, can you do it? Oh yeah, you can do it real quick. Let's go ahead and send her back over there, and yeah, she's going to spend some of her money, but you know, you make money so you can spend it. And this way, I think the class will get you bumped up a little bit faster than just working out on your own. And I'd like to have her do that so she can start working out all throughout. I didn't want to play the athletic career because I know I did that with most of my guys, but she's really the only one that's going to have to do that right now until we get to, I believe, the 3rd generation. But it's the only skill she needs for the criminal career. Now, of course, being that it's late at night, if these people... Oh, wait. Stop. Is it too early to steal? Oh, we should steal on our first night. Okay, let's just wait. Don't go to that class yet. You just hang out for a minute, because I'm going to actually see if we can't steal something. I believe this car is the one I'd really rather have, but I'll take either one, because we'll change the color no matter what we got. Let's see, can you go over here? I'm just going to keep you here till 7 o'clock. Go ahead and swipe something. I don't know what you're going to get, but you go ahead and do it. Oh, you can't do it? Who's out here? Where are they at? They're not out here. Swipe something. Oh, don't take the cheap stuff. Don't take the cheap car. I don't want the cheap car. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Sorry, you'll come do this one. Alright, well, we'll sell that one, but we're gonna go steal this. Oh, wait, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Let's try to get this one. I think this one's better. Let's go swipe this car, too. Oh, you're probably gonna go steal the basketball court. If you steal it, I'll be happy. I mean, did you steal the Alright, I love it. Can you steal anything else? Yeah, you can. Try again. She's getting hungry. We gotta go get her fed. Oh, you can't do it because that woman's here? Don't worry about it. Let her get inside. We're gonna take Dante's car. Alright, come on. Don't leave. Steal this thing. Steal a better car, and we'll sell that cheap one, and we'll take this one. Please. Oh, it's probably going to be something cheap. She's not going to steal anything good. Where are you going? Oh, good. You're going to get this one? First night in town, she's done very well. There you go. Okay, and I think that's all you can steal. I think it's only 3 things a night. Okay, so we got 3 things sold. Let's see. Or stolen. You want to buy a fridge? Let's go back over and do this class real quick, and I do need to get you something to eat. Wait a minute, where's it at? Okay, let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, I know you want to go work out. I got to be careful with you because you'll do that. And when you get finished with that, I do want you to go eat something. I'm trying to think where the cafe is. I know we've got a bar over here we can go eat at. I think the cafe is right here. Yeah, that's the diner. So we'll go ahead and take you over here, let you eat something real quick, and then I'm going to get you over to... We're not going to go back to our lot. We're going to go back over to the fire station, because that's where we're going to be sleeping tonight. And it's right... No, it's not right there. Where did I put the fire station? Didn't I put it over here? I swear. Oh, it's right there in front of me. Hello. We're going to be right across the street from it. Alright, so let's go over here and just take a look at her. I didn't actually get any of the wildflowers, which is okay, because she got 2 really nice cars. Now, I should actually make her... are they in our inventory? I guess they're in our inventory, so that's why she didn't use them. So we'll have to buy a parking lot so we can put them out, and then she can start using them. But she probably wants to keep a low profile of that right away until people aren't looking for their car. But we're not going to worry about it until we actually stick it out there on our lot. While she's doing that, in fact, let's just go ahead and put it out there. That way I can use them. And I do want to sell the cheap one because we really don't need it. But I do want to recolor that car because you know everything's got to kind of match. Okay, let's go sorting by room, going out to the outdoor stuff. We're going to get the parking lot. And I'm just going to put it... I hate the way it always comes in upside down. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put it right here in the corner. And of course you can't really see, so I'm going to turn the lights back on, or turn the daylight back on. And, alright, her car is in her inventory. We're going to take this one, put it out right here. Definitely got to change that thing up. This car is not worth a whole lot. It's worth $870. Let's get rid of it while we have it. I'm going to leave all the rest of this stuff because I don't know what I'm going to use and what I'm not going to use. But I am going to go in here and we're going to fix this car up because it's got to actually match her personality. Now, what I want to do is I want to change the body of the car. Needs to go black. But I don't want this to be black too. Doesn't look quite black to me. Yeah, that's black. Okay, let's go with this one. Now I could go gray, or I could give it a little bit of color. That's a bit much. Okay. Or we could even go white. Let's see if we go back into this and go a little bit darker. I'm thinking that's okay. I'm not 100% sure that I like it, but for the most part it's okay. We can use that same gray. That way it actually matches the wheels. But we can do that for now, and if we decide to change it, we can do it. But that's going to be her car, and everything else is good to go. Let's go back into live mode, and then I'm going to tell her that this is now your car to use. Let's stick this in your inventory, and can't make it your personal or your preferred vehicle, although you don't really have to because you're the only person in the household. Now, I always like to wait in a game like this where I'm starting off with nothing. I like to wait until these things start popping up, all these little wishes of buying a refrigerator and a stove, because otherwise, if you buy it right off the bat, you're going to actually lose all these easy wishes and easy lifetime reward points. So to me, it was just wait around, let's get this, and then we can go ahead and go. Let's speed her up real quick, and I better check my timer, make sure I'm not going way too long. Well, I'm actually good. Alright, we're going to send her back over, get her something to eat, and I do want to keep with her until she can at least get home. There we go. Let's see how fast this car is. Yeah, it's a fast car. So we did good with her klepto skills. I don't know if that helped her on her job or not. I don't think it does. But it just gives us something else that we can actually do some things. Here is the diner. It's not the bistro. It looks like the bistro to me, but it really isn't. But I like it. It's really cute. It's got tables out here. They can't really come out and eat, but you know, they can come sit. But I love the whole look of it. I love this brick and whatnot. So I'm going to have to think about looking at some of these places when I start to build our house. I'm not a good builder. I'm telling you that right now. And I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just going to put it together, and it'll evolve over the entire LP because we have to stay on that lot until the very end. That means I got to figure out how to build something, then make it functional. I can do that. At least I hope so. Of course, right across the street, that is our fire department. I'm looking forward to going in and seeing it because I haven't looked at the inside yet. And I'm assuming, like every fire department, that it has beds. I may be wrong, and if that's the case, we may have to go back and sleep out under the stars. I don't really know for sure, but we'll actually take it and see. And if that's the case, so what? We'll just deal with it. Okay, what does she got? She wants to buy a bed? Absolutely. And you want to learn the athletic skill? She still didn't learn it, did she? It's kind of sad. I was hoping she would get one skill before we actually went to bed tonight. But, you know, it's okay. She's got time. It's not like this is a big rush that she has to get it done. And since it's her only skill she has to work on for her job, it's easy enough. Having a basketball court she can put out at her house, we can live with that. So no, I don't have to do any gardening or anything like that. I don't have to do anything like living off the land. It's just going to be trying to survive on $17 an hour when she works only from like 10 to 4. It's really, really short. It's not a whole lot to it. But we'll be at that gym for a while, so guys, get used to it. We're going to see it, and there's a few other places in town that I think we can use. Come on, Alessa, I'll get you home, or I'll get you to the fire station. At least you can sleep there. I'm so glad we have that option. Oh, wait, before we leave, let me stop for a minute. I didn't even look at this. Why didn't I go to the side? Okay, so there's other places over here. There's some picnic tables. There was nothing in the back, so, but that's really cool. I like the way they put that that roof right there that's open. All right, let me go lock in on her because I can't get around everything. Okay, fire station. There is, okay, here we can work out here while we're living here for right now. We're not going to do anything with this, but there is, if it loads up, I believe these are just lockers. Okay, we've got the trampoline we can use. We've got an inventing table. There is a computer at our disposal. You want to go take a shower? All right, you go ahead and go do that. Let's see, I'm thinking this is just decorative. Okay, yeah, a lot of decorative items that are here, which is cool. I like that they did that. We do have a place to eat. We've got a nice table. Can't really cook here, but that's fine. We don't really need to. And I'm assuming everything we need is going to be upstairs. I'm going to look in the back. There's a picnic table, a couple of benches. Not much for a yard, but of course it's a very small lot, so you can't really use it for much of anything else. But that's the first floor, and yeah, there's some stuff over here for us to work with. Upstairs, yeah, we got some beds. We got computers, we got beds, we got our own private shower. So yeah, I think we'll do just fine here for a little while. And then of course we've got a nice little art easel if we want to learn how to paint. And we've got, let's see, the TV and another sitting area. Now with the traditional legacy challenge, you're supposed to have portraits done of each person. So we need to actually go ahead and get started pretty quick. Actually, I'm going to sleep on this side. we need to go ahead and get started with our spouse so we can get somebody leveled up in the painting career so they can start painting her portraits. They have to do it while she's still a young adult, and looking at her age, oh, she didn't start with a full bar. She actually started a little bit after the fact. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. I hope you've enjoyed what we've started, and I hope you're going to stick around with me. It would be really great if some of you guys are going to actually do the challenge with me, and you can kind of give me what's going on in your game. If not, I understand. Just keep up with me and send some comments. Let me know what you think and what you think I'm doing. If you know that I'm making a mistake, please let me know. I'm going to try my best to follow the rules to the letter. I'm not changing anything. I'm keeping it as strict as I can. To the actual challenge rules. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this third new LP of the day, and I will see you all next time.